Today we come to the end of the series of Chosen. And the theme for today is being God's own people. Tomorrow we're going to start a new series journeying towards Easter called The Road to Calvary. And I hope you'll join me for that. But as we've looked at the series, we've gone on a journey of what it means to be chosen by God. And as I said today, it's about being God's own, being chosen to be his royal priesthood. 1 Peter 2 verse 9, but you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people, in order that you may proclaim the mighty acts of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. How amazing is it to think that you are God's own people? When I was a kid at school, they used to choose sports teams and we'd just line up. I was always one of the last kids chosen. And they'd go, we want Tommy and we want Joe and we want David. It felt so special when your name was called. But you knew it was only for that game. But when God chooses you, it's permanent. In the movie The Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear's really struggling to understand who he is. And Woody says to him, look under your foot. Look under your foot. And as he looks under his foot, he points, he shows his own foot and he says, see, it says Andy's. You belong to Andy. God chose you. You responded by saying yes. And when you did, he wrote his name on your heart, like we do, by saying, this is something that belongs to me. And it is for eternity, for he will never let you slip out of his hands. Many, many years ago, 22 to be exact, Jen and myself, that's my wife, stood before the Lord, and we chose to write each other's names on our hearts. We made our promises and we walked out that church, and I knew that I had a lifelong partner. In the same way, when you choose to respond to God's invitation, it is for life. You are his royal priesthood. You are part of his plan. You are the one who will continue leading the world into his presence. You might not get to be a priest like me, but you're a priest in God's eyes, and you are part of the true royal family, the family of God. God bless.